New toys. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at the new Dragon Star series. I believe this is the third wave, and it has brand new characters. We have Future Trunks, and we have Super Saiyan Blue and Hit, and that's part of the first part of the release. And when you get parts to make Fusion Zamasu, and of course I can't wait for Super Saiyan Rose, Black Goku, and Zamasu and Vegeta Blue. Now, these will come out probably later this year, and these are released now. I happened to find these at a Target. They just put them out, and I just had to get them when I saw them. So if you guys can run to your local Target here in the US, you probably will see these. If not, they're probably just sold out. So of course, today we're going to look at these. We're going to unbox them. We're going to go over paint and detail, articulation and scale, and of course, accessories, each one of them. And we will look at them individually. So let's look first at Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now, I know I have I haven't really collected these. Goku and Vegeta and everyone came out already, and I didn't really quite collect them because, well, to be honest with you, I never really liked the way they looked. But when I saw these, oh man, it's really hard to get. Okay, there we go. When I saw these, I knew that they look, or I didn't know, I thought that they looked so much different, especially Super Saiyan Blue here. And let's give a closer look. And let's take him out of the box. Looks like with this guy, you don't have to deal with little ties that hold him down. He's all held in the plastic. So there he is, looking pretty darn good. Yeah, I'd have to say so. Loving the Whis gi here. Looking really sharp. I really like the way this figure looks. It looks very clean. Is it SH Figure Arts quality? And honestly, maybe not. And let's see why. So what we have here is SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And this is one that's really hard to find nowadays. Now let's look at both of them really closely. It seems like the Dragon Ball Stars figure looks to be a little bit lighter in terms of his gi. While as the SH Figure Arts one is much darker and also has a bit more shading in his skin tone. But this one seems a little bit more pale. Obviously, this is only $20 if you can find them retail. And of course, you're not going to get as much detail, paint and detail, as you would with something that costs, well, retail, this guy is $50, but right now, he's around $100. So obviously this one should look better, and in my opinion, he does. So if you guys want to tell me if I'm wrong, just let me know down in the comments down below if you really think that the Dragon Ball Stars one looks better. So let's look deeper into this figure. So what we have here, I've noticed, is the hair. The hair is a really glossy blue, whereas this one's more of a matte blue with dark shades. This has almost no shading in it whatsoever. One thing I noticed about this figure right off the bat is that he cannot move his head up anymore. That's as far as it goes, so he's always going to be looking down like that. He cannot bring it up anymore, no matter how hard I try. It seems like the hairline back here is just too stiff, or it's not high enough, or maybe his head needs to be raised a little bit more. And it doesn't look like you can remove the head, just like the SH Figure Arts one. Besides that, it looks like all the joints are really tight. Yeah, so far I'm really liking this figure in terms of how much you pay for it. You pay $20 for this figure, and he looks really well. He should fit with all the Marvel Legends and stuff like that, because that's kind of what the Dragon Star series is trying to be. Is it's trying to compete with Hasbro's Marvel Legends. So let's look at Hit here. Really can't wait for this one. Hit is not yet made in SH Figure Arts form, so this is his debut as a Action figure, can't wait. Really wanted one when I saw him in the series. Well, actually, I only read the manga. I don't really watch the series. I really like the manga, by the way, guys. Yeah, I know for all the TV loyalists out there, sorry, I just haven't really watched the TV series. I honestly don't have patience for it. I just like to read manga, so I read all of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z manga, so reading Dragon Ball Super, it only makes sense. So here we go. Let's look at Hit here. Let's remove him. Oh, he's really tight in there. Wiggle him out. Put his plastic box aside. And let's look closer at Hit here. So there he is. It looks okay. He has a lot of glossy paint on the chest. It looks like that glossy paint did not transfer onto the shoulders. Let's look closer at that face. Focus. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Again, not quite SH Figure Arts quality because it needs shading. You need shading to make it like really good. And of course that matte finish to give it like a nice premium feel. But for what it is, I'm just really glad we get a hit figure. He looks to be like, yeah, his head's a little bit loose. That's kind of a problem. And his outfit kind of hinders his left and right movement of his head. I notice these figures don't really look up and down. Yeah, Goku a little, but even then that's not much. And then Hit doesn't even move up and down, which is kind of unfortunate. But we have lots of articulations in the arms and the legs. No ab crunch, unfortunately. We just get a rotation. So, yeah, so far he looks really good for what he is, for the amount of money that you pay. 20 bucks, not bad. If they made an SH Figure Arts one, yeah, it'd probably be much better. But for what this is, I'm just really glad that we get a Hit figure. Love all the purple on him, and we got like this teal on him. Really nice. Lots of glossy paint. Maybe I might put a coat of matte on him just to lighten, not make him so glossy. But so far, so good. Okay. Now, my absolute favorite character in the Dragon Ball Z series, or Dragon Ball Super, is Future Trunks. Really excited about this figure. Let's see how he translates into a much cheaper version of him. I really love the SH Figure Arts version of Trunks. Obviously, they haven't made a Future Trunks with this outfit, so this is probably the only time we might get him. I don't think SH Figure Arts will be making a Dragon Ball Super Trunks anytime soon. Ooh, that's nice. Looking really good. Not horrible. Not great either. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about him. That hair is atrocious. My goodness, that does not look good. And the hairline is just a little too... It needs to fade in more with him. Yikes. Not really that good looking as I thought it was. Okay, so let's look here. Looks like he's got like torn pants, and he's got a torn jacket. But besides that, it looks okay. It looks okay. I wouldn't say he's like the best out of the three. I think with so far, just by like opening these, I'd have to say Super Saiyan Blue Goku is the best one, and then Hit, and then this one. Yeah, unfortunately, there's something about this figure I just don't like. I honestly think it's the fact that this hair just looks really bad. I think if you fix the hair, everything else should be fine for that price point. But it just looks really ugly. Yeah, I don't really like that too much. Yeah, he's not bad. Again, you can't really make these figures look up, unfortunately. That really sucks. They kind of just move left to right, obviously, because he doesn't have anything hindering his head. You can move left to right pretty easily. And he kicks and does everything really well. Okay, all right. So let's put all these three together. And there's Goku. Let's see if I can get him to stand well. Goku, Trunks, and Hit. The first wave. of this series. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely improvement over the first time that we saw, or the first series of Dragon Ball Stars. It's definitely improvement, especially in looking at these two figures. Really like them. They really need to work on how that hair fades into the face. It just looks really awkward. Yeah. Also, the face on this Goku looks really good. I think it looks good. Let's look closer into that again. See, what do you guys think? I think it looks decent. It looks pretty good, I'd have to say. Especially when you look at SH Figure Arts. See? They look pretty good. Very pale skin tone, though. Okay, so let's talk about articulation and scale with these figures. So let's talk about scale. Let's look at Goku first. I have my trusty ruler here, where he's looking to be around at the top of his hair, around 6.5 inches. And of course, we got to compare him with SH Figure Arts Goku. And Super Saiyan God Goku. Looks like they're about the same scale. Okay. And he looks to be just a tad bit taller. I'm talking like maybe a centimeter. All right, and now let's look at Trunks. Let's see, he should be shorter than Goku, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he's looking to be just under 6 inches. And let's look at Hit. He should be around the same. Oh, well, he should be a little bit taller without the hair. He's around 6.25 inches. So let's look at all of these. Well, let's see. I can't seem to get Hit to stand correctly. There we go. All right, and there they are, looking pretty sharp. And of course, we have the Anime Expo or Con exclusive Dragon Ball Stars Goku. I honestly didn't think this one was the best. Let's put these guys aside. And that's how he stands with him. And of course, we have a Marvel Legends Spider-Man and a Mezco knockoff Punisher. It looks like they scale really well with other toys, which they should, in all honesty. So let's talk about articulation. Starting with Super Saiyan God Goku. Looks like we have a rotation here at the ankle. We don't get a rotation at the shin, but we do get a joint here at the knee. Ball joint, double ball joint there at the upper leg. We get one rotation at the waist. We get one, ooh, that's a clicky joint, really nice. A clicky joint here at the shoulder. We get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball jointed wrist for replaceable hands, and you get a slew of those, I think. Well, not really a slew, like 2 or 3. And of course, we have one rotation here at the head. It doesn't really move up and down. We're looking at maybe, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 18, 19. You get about 20 points of articulation on Goku, which is really nice, especially for his price point. Really love that. Now let's look at Hit. It looks like we got the same articulation points. We get a rotation here at the ankle. We got a double jointed knee for him. Yeah, that is a double jointed knee. So he has more poseability in the leg. And then we have a ball joint here at the upper leg. We have a rotation here at the waist. We have a, another not so clicky, really tight, This isn't really a clicky joint here at the shoulder. And we do get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball joint here at the wrist, and a single joint at the neck, looking to also be maybe 21 points of articulation due to the extra joint in his knee. So let's look at Trunks. He has a rotation there at the ankle, and looks like we get a bend at the knee. Looks like we got a ball joint here at the upper leg. We get one joint there at the waist. We get a clicky joint there. Yeah, I think they're all clicky joints. At the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball joint here at the wrist, and looks like we get a single joint there at the head or the neck, looking to also be just like Goku with 20 points of articulation. Not bad, not bad. So good. All looking fantastic for what they are. Okay, so let's go over the stuff that you get. So let's look at Goku. It looks like you just get 2 extra hands with him. And of course you get the transforming Zamasu upper body. Oops, they fell. And I will put these aside. I can't really build, probably build that in the end of the video. And let's look at changing these out to Kamehameha hands. Pretty easy. So here I noticed, even as I'm switching them out, I can tell you right now, if you want to get Goku in his Kamehameha pose, that's just not gonna happen. He needs more range of motion in the shoulders, and you're just not gonna get that. So it looks like all he can really do with these is to prepare for the Kamehameha. Nothing more, nothing less. Doesn't look like he can achieve the Kamehameha. We have SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan God Goku here. Definitely has more range of motion when it comes to trying to perform the Kamehameha. The Dragon Ball Stars one cannot do a Kamehameha. He could just prepare for one. So unfortunately, you guys are not, if you buy this expecting for him to do the Kamehameha pose, he's not going to do it. So let's look at Hit here. And let's see, he comes with 2 extra hands. And we're going to see if we can put them on. So he has a ball joint, while as this one had more of like a peg joint. So let's do that. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. This is really difficult to put in. Like extremely difficult. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to take a hairdryer to that and to fit it in. It seems like the other hands seem to pop in really well, but these open hands are really difficult to put on Hit. That's so unfortunate. And that's pretty much all you get. Now, for the main man, my boy Trunks, you get a sword and 4 extra hands. Amazing. So it's kind of like bendy, so let's look closer at that sword. We have like a weird puke green with brown. Not too bad, could be better. Definitely SH Figure Arts is much better. And there you have it. Just plug that sword right in, and you have Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super. Let's look at the sword. Made out of really crappy quality. Super bendy. Let's look at that. Not hard plastic at all. For this price point, this is something that you should expect. Nothing super quality. All right, so now that we have that, and it doesn't look like you can remove the handle and hilt of the blade. So it's going to look weird on him, because if he's holding the sword and he still has his scabbard on, it's going to look like he has 2 swords. So that's kind of unfortunate. So let's look at the other hands. I'll unplug that one. Should be much easier. Oh no, that's a ball joint. It's going to be difficult. No, not difficult at all. Wow, that's actually surprisingly easy. Nope, no ability to do Masenko here. Yeah, man, these guys really need better. Like, if you just shave like maybe a centimeter here, that would make it so they can do their special moves better. Oh man, that really sucks. But that's okay, because you just want Trunks to hold the sword anyway. Let me grab that sword, or the sword holding hand. And we'll just switch that guy out. Okay, there. Easy peasy. Unlike Hit, that was not easy. All right, let's get that sword on. All right, really tight fit. He looks okay with it. Like I said, honestly, I really wanted this Trunks to be amazing, because Trunks is my favorite character in Dragon Ball. but he just does not. He doesn't look as good as I want him, unfortunately. Okay, so I've gone through accessories, and now let's go over the Fusion Zamasu. We're going to build what we can of him. So you get 3 parts. It looks like with Hit, you get the Zamasu Fusion head, and then with Goku, you get the body. You don't get the mutated arm that probably will come with the other figures later on this year. So let's just try to get everything else on him. So we got the, which I think this is really cool what they're doing here. Very Marvel Legends-like. And let's see if we can pop that. Super easy, and then pop the head. And wow, really cool. Can't wait to get the rest of him. So yeah, so in conclusion, I think this one looks pretty good. These are really good for the price. $20 instead of like paying like $60 for like SH Figure Arts, or heck, $100 for this one. Ooh, man, this guy's really expensive. Does this one kind of like take over? I don't know. That's going to be up to you. I think the only problem that I have with Super Saiyan God Goku here is the fact that he can't look up. Whereas this one, he looks up perfectly fine. This one does not. If you looked up, yeah, I would say he's not a bad figure. Easily the best one out of the 3. I really like Hit, except he's missing some shading. He needs shading in order for him to be absolutely perfect. He's not horrible. I really like that he can kick to the side, and this is like bendy material. I like that. And absolutely don't like this one. Oh, man, I really wanted to, is Trunks. And I think what really deters is that face. Just doesn't look good at all. And you cannot remove the head. And now, if you're wondering why you'd want to, I wanted to put like SH Figure Arts Trunks head on there. But we'll see. I might put that on my Instagram, and we'll see if I can. I'll probably heat up this neck. If I can plug that head in, that would be fantastic. But then again, you won't get SH Figure Arts Articulation because you're missing a lot of articulation. Anyway, so far, they're not bad. If you want to pick up Trunks, be my guest. He's not a horrible figure. He's not absolutely bad. Just, I wish he was better. But these two are definitely the king of the crop. Anyway, cream of the crop. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.